oops, we would be with a big hole in her stomach.
Okay.
Is all we would be at. And so she would have no tube in there. I
You're
know.
doing a good job, Sarah, honey.
And so this is where you could start taping if you wanted to. But, yeah, I know, honey. This is probably not your favorite thing. But do you want to say everybody? This is my tubie hole.
Here you go. Can you point to it?
Tubie hole.
There it is.
Okay, and so if you were to be playing and it were to fall out, then you would run. What would you do? Would you run to Mrs. Phillips and say, "My tubie fell out"? Yeah, and you would say,
tell me right away.
Right away, because we don't want that to happen.
Take care of you.
And
right?
then if her tube fell out, so you saw what her tube looks like. This is what it looks like inside. I guess I didn't show you this part.
Okay.
This is what keeps it in there, is just that balloon. And so if it were to fall out, it would be that she had like so much force that this balloon could force itself out. And I told Hannah it only happened a few times and not for a couple years. It was like I was tube feeding her and the connector was hooked up and she fell off the chair that she was sitting on. And so then like, pop came out, yes. Or like she got caught in a high chair one time and at the
So would
restaurant.
that would be stuck in there?
No, that would come out with
means
it.
it came out.
Everything came out. That won't like it's all attached to it. Nothing would. It looked just like this, maybe a little less deflated or inflated. But okay, so now we have this, and it's gonna kind of bug her because I'm not gonna open the lube to lube it up to put it in there. But so then if that were to happen, you'd get the kit that we can maybe just put on the top shelf of her locker.
Sure.
And this is her new tube feed.
Probably.
And I could even put this in here because this just goes in here so that it's not this flimsy thing that you're putting in there.
Okay.
And so let's see if it'll actually go in
Keeps
there.
it
So
stiff.
then you would stick that in there, which I'm going to use this. Keep that nice and clean for you guys if you were to ever need it. So, oopsies, here we go. And this is not clean, it's not sterile, it's her stomach. And she gets germs in it all the time. And so then you could put some lube on it to make it a little easier. Put a little lube on it on the end of that. Well, I don't want to use the lube because then you won't have any lube if you were to ever need it. So this time it's going to be probably a little more painful for her, and then it just goes in.
You got it, girl.
Not bad at all.
Look at
and
you.
so now it's not going to stay in, though, if I leave it like that because it needs the balloon
you have to
inflated.
inflate it.
So this little syringe will be in there, and it even says on there, this one's kind of faded, but it does say on there 8 milliliters, so you know you don't have to, like, remember. This one, I only have about 7 milliliters
and that
fluid.
stays full?
So Sarah,
No, this will be empty, but
once
you just
put
put a
it
little
in, does it
water
hurt
in
to
there.
have water?
Yeah, just water.
It can
And this
be whatever
just-
from the fountain or from the sink,
Wherever.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's your spit. even
You're
at
really
this
putting
point.
forth the fact that it's
I prefer not that,
Yeah.
but yes.
Yeah.
And so then that just hooks on the side here and
Okay,
pushes in.
so the syringe, does it twist in, push in?
Push.
Just push it in.
Push.
Okay.
And I believe that all of you, in a case of emergency, would just
able
be
to
like,
do this.
we will figure this
Yeah,
out, and it's not
right.
going to be perfect, but we'll figure it out.
And one
yeah.
person would be calling you.
Yeah, yeah. And so really all I
much
care,
time do you have?
even if you don't want to inflate this balloon, if you want to just have it be where you get that part in and tape it, I don't care.
Yeah.
Call me and then I'll
Just
do
need
the
to plug
rest.
it.
Like, just so that something's in there so it doesn't close up.
Tape it
Which I
on,
don't think
tape
it's
the
going to
whole
close
thing
up very
on her
quickly because
stomach.
she's had it for 5 years. So you could just get something in there like this. You could stick this in there and put a
Tape
piece
it.
of tape over
Yeah.
it and then
call
call
you.
me. That's really probably a better plan because then you guys don't have to have like extra stress or remembering
Yeah.
anything.
And if you're teaching
so-
classes Monday, Tuesday,
It can be taped for a while. It's fine.
can we call Jim or is
Yeah.
he not as available?
Jim's your husband.
Yeah, he's available.
Call Jim.
Yeah, call Jim. Yeah, he probably hasn't ever put this in himself.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
he could help
He
you.
could figure it out,
yeah.
too.
But I'll leave this little thing in there. So
Okay.
really that should be the plan. If this falls out, you could lube this up and stick it
Yeah.
in there and
Okay.
tape it. That's
Yeah.
less stress for all you guys.
Keep it in there.
Tape it.
Yeah.
And then like probably if gym class is coming up, just don't
Yeah.
send her to gym class
Yeah.
if it's taped.
Well,
Right.
that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. But
So
what are the
at
chances?
this point, common sense kicks in.
Yes. And the chances are not super high this is going to fall out at all.
Right,
Oh, it's
right.
not going to stick in the spot it's supposed to with that blue thing in it. But well. And then you also, it does not back up. It doesn't, like,
Okay.
if you ever forget to plug this in, it doesn't back up. So,
Okay.
But you pulled the fluid out just now.
yeah, I
With
pulled the
the
fluid out
syringe.
because the fluid was in there already because this is our tube feed that was in here. Or tubie that was in there. So,
Okay.
so we're good. But yeah. And so
That's incredible.
that's it. It's just a hole in her stomach. Ooh, and what did I get on the table? Something
Might not
there.
even been you.
All right, and then the more important part. So that's just a side note for safety that I should teach you to do that, but I don't